Every day, 911 dispatchers deal with trauma. They're used to hearing the worst days of people's lives. But 2 weeks ago today, the most seasoned dispatchers told our Marissa Perlman the Highland Park parade shooting was different. CBS 2's Marissa Perlman is in Glenview. Marissa?
Well, Joe, dispatchers from across the North Shore responded to those first calls on the 4th of July from Highland Park to here in Glenview. And even the most tenured of 911 operators tell us they could never prepare for what they heard on the other line.
Lake Bluff 210 PI accident.
From Highland Park, Tammy, with almost 30 years as a 911 telecommunicator,
Highland Park 90, Lake County,
got the first calls from the parade just after 10:14 on July 4th.
I don't want to live it again.
Tammy's first call.
This guy called saying his girlfriend was shot.
Her team of 3 from this room immediately called in extra resources.
Hi, it's the police department.
Police and fire, while also giving medical advice on the phone.
And we're trying to find out exactly where you're located.
Telling those at the parade to find a safe space to shelter in place.
I took 2 deep breaths and just did what I had to do.
She says the next several hours were a blur, and with a flood of calls coming in, the overflow went to Glenview Police 911 dispatch. It's here where Jack Stopka picked up the phone.
It was probably one of the worst calls I've ever had to take. Lots of screaming, telling me people were shot, possibly dead, and it was kind of a rough call.
Jack quickly got a grasp on what was happening.
What do you got?
The hardest moment, he says, was having to break the news to his team.
I turned to them, I said, there's an active shooter at the Highland Park parade.
For the next 16 hours, Jack says he was running on pure adrenaline.
An officer that's on shift now give you.
He didn't know exactly how many people had been hurt, but focused on supporting the responders and handling each call with care.
Sometimes you feel helpless, especially in these kind of situations. But we had people on the way, and there was lots of people coming.
Both dispatchers say they tried to be a voice of calm on the line with neighbors during some of the worst moments of their lives.
And your name?
But they say nothing could have prepared them for this.
I've been doing this quite a while, and it's never had an incident like this, and hopefully never have to have one again.
How do you recover from it? You really don't.
That day, dispatchers tell us they were grateful that there were EMTs and extra police resources already on scene during the time of the shooting. They say because of that, during the planned 4th of July parade, they were able to get people on the ground help quickly. In Glenview, Marissa Perlman, CBS 2 News.